Hey yo, this the KID, the Kid Capri, man. You know how it goes down. We don't do nothing without no DJ, alright? That's what you're watching.
Are you a part of the culture?
Welcome to the Without No DJ podcast. It's me, Just B-Man, No DJ. And today we're doing something ultra special, man. Two of the guys I literally sat in my grandmother's lap and watched on TV at the Showtime, at the Apollo. See, I'm tripping over my words already. We got DJ Jus and Lil Nique.
Yeah.
In the same building at one time.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Years, man. Been years since we've been in. Like, we've been seeing each other, you know, like we see each other like.
But no work.
Yeah, but no work. Like, we ain't working years since we was kids.
Right.
So this right here, this special.
Yeah.
This monumental, this epic right here, this different.
This a family reunion right here.
Yeah.
Family reunion.
On camera family reunion.
Yeah.
You done had that behind the scenes, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
You know it?
They over here reciting their lyrics. We playing Mag 7. They know all the lyrics. It's real crazy right now. So, Just, we're going to jump into it. When did you begin DJing?
I started when I was 2.
When you was 2?
Yeah, I started when I was 2. My dad taught me how to DJ. You know what I mean? He was doing like all the local basketball games and cookouts and parties. And then he taught me at the age of 2. That's when I started tapping into it.
Right. Let's talk a little bit about your dad. Your dad's name is Herb?
Yeah.
And Herb was a DJ around the way. You said he did little things, little gigs or whatever.
Yeah.
What type of music was being played around the house? Like, what artists can you remember just hearing your dad play?
We was listening to a lot of hip hop.
Everything.
Yeah, a lot of hip hop.
Everything.
Yeah, a lot of Jackson 5. We listening to everything, man. My pops played everything, bro. But that hip hop,
right?
That's what it was.
That's what went.
Yeah.
So at what age would you say that you really discovered that you were really good? Like, it was like, hey, this ain't a little fad thing he's going through. He's really good at this.
4.
At 4.
Yep. 4.
So when you guys practice, what methods did you use to actually practice your skill set?
Well, when I was DJing?
Yeah.
Man, basically, I was just every day just working, bro. Like, I was just going back every day. My dad told me, like, yo, you was doing this every day. Every day I'll go to work, you will come and you'll start messing with my stuff. But, you know, once I developed it at the age of 4, it was really just, you know, I had the sense. Like, I just knew, like, the blue cover is this record, the red cover is this record. Like, I started to pick it up, you know what I mean? And it was kind of crazy at that age to be able to have that ability to just know.
Right.
So, yeah, and I just every day, bro, needle dropping, you know, putting the headphones on, leaning to the side, all of that stuff that we actually worked on, and it just came to perfection.
Right. So at that time, what type of turntables and mixer were you using? And needles as well?
We had Techniques.
Technique. You started with Techniques?
I started with the Techniques.
Oh, you one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, I started with the Techniques. My pops always had the Techniques.
What about the mixer? You remember?
The mixer.
Was it a Gemini?
It had to be a Gemini mixer.
PMX 225?
I had the long joint.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I had
with the needle on it?
Yeah, I had the long joint.
And then
crates. And then the crates.
See down there.
The crates. Crazy.
All day.
Let's talk about, I heard your record collection at that time was super crazy. Like, every time I hear somebody talk about your record collection, they talk about this basement that you just have records. He was just sitting here talking. Nick was just telling me about it.
Yeah.
Like
that.
Were you buying records, or it was kind of a thing where the labels were sending you records at the time?
Both.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, both.
Wow.
Like, I remember just getting up, going to the Jamaica Ave in Queens, you know, or going to Brooklyn and over there and off of Fulton down there and going to pick up records from the record store. If they didn't have them at one, they had them at the other.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you would probably spend your whole day running around trying to find this one record or this one album. Me and my dad used to get on my manager, Nique. We all was there. We all came up together, for real. So we used to go and just get these records so we can go back and, you know what I mean, break them down and learn them. And then once the record label started distributing, you know, they had the mailing list for the DJs. I was on every mailing list.
Right.
We had mad crates.
Everywhere. You couldn't even walk in the bed.
They had to make alleyways, like walking ways for them to walk. Like, boy, you got mad music. We ain't even gonna listen to all of it.
I can imagine if you had that many records and you standing on crates while you DJing.
And I'm standing on the crates, on the milk crates.
Nice with it though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like you could tell the difference from someone who hasn't touched a turntable before.
Yeah.
The craft of, know what I mean? How long to put the needle on. I'm like, damn, you nice for real, bro.
At 4 years old.
4.
So who would you say at 4 years old, I can't recall of any childhood DJs or, younger DJs at that time. Who were you looking up to?
My pops.
Your pops?
My pops. Like right before, I know this probably later on down the line, but right before we started doing the radio stuff, I ain't really know no DJs.
Right.
I ain't really know no DJs.
So it was no like Yo MTV Raps, nothing. It was just Herb's my pops.
Yeah,
I was go with him everywhere.
I was with him every day in the gym.
Wow, that's interesting. So for you, Nique, would you consider yourself the hype man or the MC? What were you aspiring to be at that time?
At the beginning, I ain't gonna cap, I ain't gonna hold you. I was just a hype man, you hear me?
Okay.
But like, as I got further interested into doing gigs and stuff, like, bro, like, damn, I could do it. You feel me? I could be a rapper. It's just how you say stuff and put it together.
Absolutely. So who would you say inspired you coming from your household?
From my household, my cousins, my uncle, my peers, really.
Right. So how would you say you began your journey as an MC? Like, do you remember your first rhymes?
Nah, I remember watching TV. Like, once I watch a video, I memorize it and when I see it, I rap it. And just so happened, somebody was around watching me like, Dad, this dude know all the lyrics off TV. Let's rap. Yeah.
It's crazy.
And linked me with bro.
It was
rap.
It was
Yeah, it was litty.
So Jus, looking at everything as far as a DJ, I know how you got the name DJ Jus. Explain to the people how you got the name DJ Jus.
We was in my living room. I remember we was in my living room, and we was like just choosing names.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 2 names on the paper. It was 2 names on the paper, and they asked me to circle which name I wanted on the paper
with a red crayon.
Right, with a red crayon. Real shit.
Right.
Yeah, for real. And then one of them said Big Jus, DJ Jus, and it was like one more other name.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, listen, I'm a DJ. I want DJ in front of my name.
Right.
Big Jus, that's my dad.
Right.
Even though he's not Jus. So that shouldn't even be on the list.
Right.
But DJ Jus, that was it. Like, I chose straight from there.
So your dad's legal name is Justin?
Nah. I'm just saying people call him Big Jus because they look alike. You know what I mean? That's my dad. So that's Big Jus. I'm Lil Jus.
Well, before you actually decided on that name, did you have any other names ringing through your head? You like, I'm gonna call myself Mixmaster Jus.
Mm-mm.
It was straight DJ Jus.
It was literally, it was just like, yo, these are your options. Choose. Right. Like, I didn't really have no time to think. And then I had this name basically since I came out the womb. Like, I was DJ Jus at 4 years old.
Right.
So I ain't know no names or nothing like that. I was just happy to get right and get busy.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Spalding, your grandma,
yeah,
she's a very big key player in your life. Let's talk about your grandmother.
That's my lady. I love my grandma. My grandmother, she plays a real big role in my life. I lived with her my whole life. Growing up as a kid, she raised me. Lived in her crib. She took care of me. I love my grandma.
Right.
I love my grandma. She's my everything. For real. If I finance you, I go to her. If I'm going through something, I go to her.
Grandma.
Yeah,
you going to grandma too?
She hold it down.
That's a fact. Look,
she hold it down.
The last time I went to the crib.
Okay.
What time? It was like 3, 4 in the morning. She woke her up. Grandma, look. And then I look. I said, "Bro, you gonna wake her up?" Yeah, that's OG though.
Yeah, I said I'm waking up so she can see you.
Word. So, Gary Hitman Miles, another key player for both of you. How was he related to you?
My aunt. He was talking to my aunt, like my aunt was going out or whatever.
Okay. And how did you guys meet up through Gary?
My uncle and his pops knew each other. Like they was friends, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we met.
He was like, yo, he a DJ. We gonna get him right with the rapping.
Right.
And then he took off.
Now, were you recording at this time? Like, were you already making like solo projects, or it was kind of like?
I wasn't off none of that. I was memorizing songs off TV and rapping them when they came on.
Word.
We got to take them back to the day. See, I remember the day.
Oh,
I'm gonna take y'all back to the day.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna take y'all back to the day, man. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the history, how it happened. Then I'm gonna take y'all back to the day.
Okay.
So it's just crazy how you know how people say the world is small. You never know who you know. So Gary was a football coach. Right, Roy Wilkins, Springfield Rifles.
Yeah.
And then he was also helping out at Andrew Jackson High School with Ed and everybody. So that's how my grandmother knows Gary. That's how we got introduced to him.
Right.
He was telling us like, yo, listen, I got somebody for you.
Right.
My girl, her nephew. I want to link y'all up.
Right.
So this is the day me and Nique link up. We go to Green Acres. We go to the movie theaters. We go to Green Acres Mall. We go to the movie theaters. The first movie we see together is Major Pain.
Wow. What is that, like 94?
Yes.
Ouch.
That's the first movie that me and him see together.
Wow.
That's the
You
first
got
time
an
I ever
elephant
seen him.
brain.
Huh?
You got an elephant brain.
Bro,
That's
Bro,
deep, nigga.
Bro, I
You
love
went
you,
way
bro.
back
This is
there.
real shit, bro. Like this is different for me right now.
Yeah.
So we go meet each other
Right.
at the movie theater.
Right.
We go see Major Pain, and then from there, me and him just was clicking. We didn't talk about music. We didn't talk about nothing. We was just there laughing, enjoying the
Yeah,
movie,
we was
popcorn,
thugging, yeah.
Slurpees, all that stuff, just chilling.
Right.
And then after that, that's when like we officially became a group. So I ain't mean to cut you off, brother. You could keep asking him. I just wanted to take
No,
them
no,
back
no.
to
Nah,
that
you
day.
cut me off.
That
I
was
remember you
perfect.
just
I,
gave
need-
it.
I needed to make sure that the world know
that just
that
brought,
was the
it just
day.
threw it back in my head too.
That's really yeah. Major Pain. And I every time I watch that movie,
think about that.
I be like, yo, man, I met Nique doing this.
It's a fact,
watching
man.
this movie.
History, man.
So that's dope. Word.
That's super crazy. Now I'm gonna think about it every time I see it.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, classic.
Now, when you guys met up, and you say you met at the theater, y'all watched Major Pain. With Gary, was there a goal in mind? Like, I'm gonna get y'all on TV. I'm gonna get y'all on Rap City. I'm gonna get you here. I'm gonna get you a record deal. What was the goal that he told you guys coming together, or what was that conversation like?
I believe so. I don't think that he put like me and Nique got together just to
For that, like that
for that.
happened. You feel me? But
yeah, like
it was just on some like I don't like brother type joint. You feel me?
Right.
Because he wasn't really big on the popularity or stuff. He more instilled the work ethic in us. Like, I mean, if we got in trouble, he ain't beat us or nothing. We did push-ups or
Oh wow.
crab
lie.
crawls and shit like that.
Yeah, for real.
And niggas just sorry.
no joke,
For
right?
real, yeah, it was hard for real. He
Yeah.
hustler, he'll go getter. Like he'll wake up, first person up, and he picking us up. We on the train, going to places, going to spots,
Facts.
going to events, going to video shoots, going to the radio. Like Gary, like he's responsible for this. He's no longer with us right now. So
Yeah,
we're sending this out to
respect.
G and his
Hits.
family.
Respect.
If y'all seeing this, we love y'all. Thank
Respect.
you. Like he was dope. Like he was going crazy for us. Like he stopped what he was doing and pushed us. Like we was his own kids.
So you said
Facts.
he was actually a football coach at that time, right?
Yeah, he was coaching football.
Besides that, what was his 9 to 5? Like, was he?
DJ Jus Lil Nique, the future. That's
Wow.
it. It was us.
That was his full-time job.
It was us.
That's insane. That says a lot. So he was going hard. Yeah,
It was us. It was us.
For sure. For
Word.
sure. So what school did you guys attend?
I went to 181. I went to PS 181. John Steptoe in Brooklyn, in Flatbush. Right on the corner of Busta Rhymes' brother block, Rampage.
Wow.
Yeah, remember I told you I used to be scared of
Brooklyn.
Busta Rhymes.
That's my word. We
Big
did.
Brooklyn.
Remember the hip hop Owls joint we did with him? The nigga came got me from school, bro, and I'm trying to dip him like. You feel me? My man's like, yo, that's Busta Rhymes. He calling your name. Nigga, go this way. I ain't want to go that way.
Was just the wild antics he had going on his schedule, or
like the woo-ha,
he was real animated at that time. Yeah.
Like, man, I ain't like that. Yeah, I was scared of that nigga.
Just what school you went to?
I went to St. Clement Pope.
Now,
Catholic school, Queens, Southside, South Ozone Park.
Now, what type of students were you guys?
I was a class clown.
Oh, man.
He ain't that nigga not lying.
He was one of those.
I'm gonna entertain you, man.
Listen, Nique is really funny, bro. Like his personality, bro. He's crazy, bro. Like he's funny. He always have the jokes going, and I always remember Nique getting in trouble in school for making the class laugh, messing around, fooling around. Word.
Now, when the fame came, did that change the people around you in school? Did people treat you differently?
Nah.
It was the same way?
Yeah, it was the same way. I was always that guy, you hear me? But just the extra sauce on the barbecue made it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even more lit.
Yeah. That's true. For me, it was, I would lie to say that it wasn't lit. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like that I wasn't, very well in the space that I was in. I just always kept a solid background. We always kept a solid background. Our family, our team, our management team always kept us right. But as far as school went, man, school was just fun, bro. Right. School was fun. You got to think about we on TV every day or every other day, and then we got to go back to school. Everybody see us in school. Yeah. So of course we patted ourselves on the back for that. We worked hard for that. Yeah.
Did it go to your head a little bit? At least a little bit?
For me, yeah, hell yeah. I'm like, shit.
He dead honest though.
I'm doing stuff that people's not doing.
That's grown,
that's grown. So
strip clubs at 4, man.
I may have never acted like it went to me, because I'm the humblest person.
Right. On
the planet.
You gotta be.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
It went to your head.
Yeah.
1995, if my memory serves me correctly. I'm sitting in the country in my grandmother's lap. Keep in mind, I'm a year older than y'all. I'm watching Apollo, and I see these two kids come on with some like striped overalls. I'm like, yo, what are they about to do? They about to do acrobats? Because at that time, a lot of people was doing flips. I'm like, man, all right, whatever. Mm-hmm. And y'all just go directly to the turntables. You climb doing the milk crates and all that. How did you guys get to the Apollo?
You want to answer that, Nique, or you want me to answer that?
Yeah, you answer that.
All right, cool. Because my memory is, I'm ready to go.
Your memory lit, boy.
Nah. With the Apollo thing was, I think we actually auditioned for that.
Yeah. Okay.
We actually auditioned for that. When we went up there the first time, we did LL Cool J, Hey Lover. Do you remember that? Okay. We performed LL Cool J, Hey Lover. Then they brought us back. When they brought us back, that's the infamous the Brad joint. But yeah, I think it was just us. It was just like, come up and come do a talent show for the kids. That's probably Gary.
Right.
That's G right there. G probably was outside working and just made it happen. Again, our age, we young, we just showing up and tearing shit up. You know what I mean? We ain't looking at nothing. Y'all ready to go? Jus Lil Nique, let's go. So all the business and stuff was really handled through, the adults.
Right. And you said Gary is actually Ed Lover's cousin?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, cousins, yep.
So
really family.
Ed Lover actually contributed to your success as well earlier on. Mm-hmm. How would you say he contributed to your success?
Gave us the platform.
Extra help? Any extra help?
Yeah, any extra help, he was there. He gave us the platform, man. He had us on Hot 97, the morning show.
On the playground.
Yeah, we got our show from that. Because remember, we went on his show first. And we tore it up real quick. They did the roll call, then we went on, we tore it up real quick. They was calling like, yo, who are these kids? Like, yo, what are these kids is really up there going crazy.
Right.
And then that led on to us getting our own show every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 on Hot 97 with Kurt Flirt.
Right.
Called The Playground. Guinness Book of World Records. We are the only kids ever to have a radio show on mainstream radio.
Say that.
Still
Major.
to this day.
I think I cursed on air. Remember?
To this day. We gonna get to that.
I got it.
We gonna get to that.
I got snatched off the mic, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you was cursing? How? You were like 5.
I was freestyling and I said the N word, and my mom's was in there. Just so happened my mom's was in the radio. So you hear the echo off the mic.
So what were some of the famous records at that time, being that it's 95, 96, that you recall playing that stood out to you when you were on the radio station?
Of course, you know what I mean, East Coast, a lot of Biggie.
Right.
You know, we was around big, so a lot of Biggie, a lot of Naughty by Nature.
Right.
Double I.
Yeah, you know that's family, Double I.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure. Who else we was listening to? We was any rappers that was out at the time.
Everything that was lit
all the rappers that was out at the time. We was rocking with them. Yeah, Method, Red, Pac, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody that was out.
Right.
Word.
And at that time, both of you guys, I got to bring up my phone because I can't even remember. It's such a long list. You guys were in one of my favorite records of all time, A+, All I See. Wow. At the end, and you got your face all scrunched up.
Wow.
You were in Naughty by Nature's Clap Your Hands.
Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
That A+ video, that was our first video we ever was in.
Oh, wow.
The fact. I just told you that.
Yep.
That was the first video we ever was in.
And then you were in Naughty by Nature's Clap Your Hands video. Mm-hmm. That was your equipment with faulty or something?
Yeah, the equipment with faulty, yeah. That was dope.
Yep. Y'all was in Total's Kissing You video.
Yeah.
The remix.
Yeah.
Yvette Michelle, I'm Not Feeling You.
Yep.
Later on, you was in Big Pun's It's So Hard video.
Yeah, that video was hard.
And then I think you guys were in the Notorious B.I.G.'s Notorious video.
Yep.
Right.
And you guys have an interesting story about Little Kim on the video set.
Yeah, here go your boy. Here go your boy. We did KRS-One video together.
Okay.
We did Chuck D.
Right.
Chuck D. No.
Enemy.
We did that together. Public Enemy joint.
Wow.
Yeah. We did a couple videos. Nique was in Jay-Z video.
I Do Anything.
Anything.
And Not Guilty.
Mm-hmm. And Not Guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been moving around, bro. We was shaking around that time for real.
So let's hear this Little Kim story you got.
Oh, we was being kids, man. Being kids. Busting around rooms and stuff, and we busted in Lil Kim joint.
Right.
And she getting this was the purple remember the purple flowers on the what? We seen all that for it, can you hear me? She was like, that's my babies. Yeah. Come here. I said, boy, we lit.
Yeah.
Crazy
man.
moments, bro.
Yeah. I know y'all got
this
some
hip hop. This real
crazy hip hop stories.
We the babies of them.
Yeah, for
Feel
sure.
me?
Speaking of baby, how did you get the name Baby Hip Hop?
That was from Naughty by Nature. They gave us that. The crazy thing is that's Nique name too. Like we the babies of hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when we used to do an intro. We did an intro to the show on Hot 97. Baby Hip Hop in full effect.
Wow.
Like that's us. You know what I mean? So like they crowned us. Those are our uncles. They crowned us. They crowned us that. You know.
Right.
For Naughty, for Naughty to stamp you.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was hard at that time.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's an actual picture of you guys. I can't remember if it's The Source or Vibe magazine. You guys are actually sitting with Biggie.
That's the Source.
Please tell us that story.
Source?
That's the Source, man.
That's The Source. Okay.
Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square.
Times Square.
Times Square. With G again, grinding it out.
Yeah.
On a late night. We ain't even supposed to be outside.
I forgot how we even seen them.
They was just parked up
On the side of
He was just parked up. He was just parked up, bro.
Yeah.
And we seen the truck. We was
Right.
walking by. Yo, Big. Yo, come over here. We went over there to go say what's up to them. He was with a couple other people too, but I'm not too sure of the names, but he was with a couple other people.
Right.
Probably was with D-Rock, a couple other niggas, but I'm not too sure. And he was like, yo, come get in this picture. We hopped in his car,
Pathfinder.
right in the black Pathfinder. Hopped in the joint. They took a picture. Next thing you know, back of the sauce.
Oh, y'all was popping.
Legendary picture.
Y'all was popping.
We didn't know we was meeting him. We was just in the we was in the streets. We was outside with our manager, probably heading back to Brooklyn.
And he knew exactly who
house.
you guys were and told y'all to come get in the picture.
Yeah,
How crazy is that?
yeah. Like we was around. We was around puffing on them for years.
Oh, wow.
Mad people, like mad active players at that time with, yo, you feel me? And we like, oh.
So we got to hear a Puff story.
You can't. You listen.
We got a
you
Puff
can't.
story?
What's in front of you
I got it.
is what's in front of you. Like
That's
we was
right.
everywhere,
That's right.
everywhere,
Madison Square Garden.
everywhere. Like
I remember we got off. Remember the Biggie joint. We had just got off the stage. We was leaving the stage. They was like, "Where y'all going? Get back up here."
I'm trying to
Ready
think of
to
the
Die?
time. Nah, it was was it Ready to Die?
Life After Death. It was one of them with the heartbeat on the projector. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
I think that was Life After Death.
Life After
I think that
Death.
was Life After Death.
Yeah, we coming off the stage. We just performed. We coming off, and as we coming down the steps, the whole Junior Mafia at the bottom of the steps. And Diddy like, man, turn around. Y'all go back up there. When we run back up, I did a jump. Boom. And the crowd went crazy. They back again. You feel me?
Oh, wow.
It was
Crazy.
they show. It was Puffy and them.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, facts.
And they
now I
let us on
remember.
stage.
Yep, it was Puff Daddy and the family. They was on tour.
Junior
Y'all
Mafia.
was on the
Junior
Puff Daddy
Mafia.
and the family
Yeah,
tour?
they had us up there. We came up there. They did a show.
We had just came off.
That's
We
a
was coming
fact.
off.
That's a
They was
fact.
like,
Me and
turn
Nick
around. Go
me and
back
Nick
up
went
there.
up there,
That's insane.
tore it up. Went up to the front. Crowd going crazy. Like, look at them. We was going crazy.
Because they were like crazy popping at that time.
Yeah.
Like, that had to be like, what, 96, 97?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
January 25th, 1996, you guys do and what's in my brain is the impossible. You guys do Super Bowl. How was that?
Big.
Liddy, scary.
Yeah.
I was
Scary.
spooked. Man.
Why was it scary?
All the planes and John. And the pyro. Remember, we seen an old girl get her shoulder.
Yeah.
She got her shoulder burnt off. Smokey Robinson dancer. Or
Got a shoulder burnt
her
off.
shoulder
Yeah,
burnt.
off the
the
pyro.
fireworks. She
We
stepped
was doing
back too
rehearsal
far.
in the pyro.
Yikes.
Yeah. I
Melted
remember
her joint.
that.
She was bad too.
Word.
Nah,
I remember
after that,
yeah,
no,
the Super Bowl joint was crazy. Like we flew in. I think it was it in Cali? Was it in San Diego?
San Diego.
San Diego, yeah.
Right. We flew into Cali, and I remember that I always tell my people this story. Me and Nique was arguing and fighting over which jerseys we was gonna wear and what helmet we was gonna wear. They gave us these like inflatable helmets,
Right.
The Broncos and the Packers,
Right.
and we all was arguing over who was gonna wear what.
Right.
So we wanted to wear Green Bay. We
Right.
wanted to wear Brett Favre.
Right.
We wanted to wear the Favre. He wanted to wear the Favre. I wanted to wear the Favre. I'm talking about we rock, paper, scissoring. We fighting,
Sweating
we
it out.
arguing. We trying to figure, who gonna do what. So
Yeah.
I think Nique just ended up just giving up. Like, yo, you know what, Just here, you always crying. Here, take the Packers jersey.
I had the Hush Puppies. To go with the Navy.
To go with the Navy.
Yeah.
To go with the Broncos.
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
"Ah, you got it.
Then, and then at the end of the day, the Broncos end up winning.
Yeah.
So you had to
Oh,
win
man.
the jersey.
Yeah,
I had to
he
lose the
was a
jersey
smart
on. My
one.
bad. He had to win the jersey. I had to lose the jersey on, and that was that. But yeah, man, just being able to go up there, you know what I mean, and represent Motown, you know,
Absolutely.
and perform with all these great artists and people that paved the way before us. Like this is the creme de la creme of artists we talking about, and the record label just itself.
Right.
And then Mike having the Biv 10 label and having me and Nique go up there to represent Biv 10.
Right.
You know what I mean? And our brand, because our brand was big too,
Right.
So to have all of those brands collide, and we was able to go out there and open up the actual halftime show.
Right.
When the halftime show comes on, the first people you see is me and him.
Yeah.
It's the first people you see.
Yep.
Why? Because we going up.
That's right.
Energy up. Get up, throw your hands in the air, jump around, and jump off the fucking top of the fucking stadium. Like, that's how we're coming out every time we come outside.
Right.
You know, and the proof is there. But that's how we was coming every time. And then yeah, man, like meeting the Temptations. I'm a young guy.
Right.
So these are my label mates.
Right.
You know, like these are not just like these are who they are, but these are my label mates. And I don't, you know, I can't even name one member. Like I can now.
Right.
At that time, I can't, you know, I'm meeting all these different people, Smokey Robinson, this person, that person. I'm like, yo, what's going on? You know, Barry Gordy, like shit is a dream.
Right.
You know, like
I can imagine. Because at that time, if it was 1996, what was y'all, 5, 6, doing the Super Bowl?
Man.
That's how, you feel me? For me, I didn't learn until after it was either. You feel me?
Right.
Man,
I was around these.
Right.
For real? Yeah, I won't.
Y'all just looked at them as regular people.
Yeah, I just was working. Yeah, I'm working. You tell me to do this, I'm working.
Crazy.
So at that time, you're 5, 6 years old. I can imagine with doing these things, y'all getting a couple of checks. What were y'all spending y'all money on?
Nigga, I ain't gonna cap. That won't none of my concern, you hear me? Long as I had what I wanted when I needed it, I was good.
I agree.
Wow.
My nigga had all the games though. Ain't nobody had more game
What was
systems.
it, Sega or Super Nintendo?
Everything. Every game system you could think.
Oh man, come on, yo.
Every game system you could think of.
Come on, yo.
Everyone. It ain't one that I missed.
You.
It ain't one that I missed. That I ain't
hooked
missed.
up to the same joint too. I'm like, boy, this room gonna catch on
he
fire.
had money. He had
I
big
had,
money.
I had the TV with the ports. I had the whether it was a Sega here, PlayStation here, Dreamcast here,
Genesis,
everything, all hooked up to the same port. I bought the adapter,
Word.
hooked up the back. So all I got to do is
switch it,
press channel, input, next game. I'm running all day.
It was lit, man.
Word.
Lit.
Yeah, if you had all them game consoles, you was definitely lit.
But yeah, just, you know what I mean, just basically just spending our money on gear, stuff that we needed at the time, you know.
For sure.
That's it. I went to Catholic school, so all I just had to make sure was the sneakers was right.
Sneakers
you know,
was clean.
Meek on the other hand, he was getting dressed every day. You know what I mean? Going to public school, he was getting fresh. You know what I mean? He was the man. That's the man right there. That's Meek. So he getting dressed every day. So my bread was just on video games.
Right.
And wrestling.
Oh, you're a wrestling fan?
Oh, big wrestling fan. Oh man.
What was it? WWE? What?
WWF.
F first.
WWF. Okay.
And
First.
they got belts.
Then
They got
WC. Yo, man, don't tell him, man. God damn.
Oh,
Hey, this nigga
man.
take that shit
My bad.
serious,
I got
boy.
belts, men's, rings, everything, bro.
You still got them or you
Huh?
got rid of them?
Nah, I got rid of them. I passed them down to my family members, but
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
big on that.
1998, you guys actually link up with Michael Bivins for Biv 10 Records. How did that come about? Like, how did you meet Michael Bivins?
Honestly, bro, I'm not really too sure on how we met Mike, bro. Like, I'm really not too sure on how we met Mike, and I want to make sure that when I actually tell his story, that is all the way right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how we actually met Mike, but what I am is I'm gonna pat us on the back.
Yeah.
Us being
Absolutely
those kids at the time,
Yeah.
it opened up a lot of doors for us.
Yep.
You know, and then, you know, a meeting.
We got this right here.
Look at that.
Oh, we got something else too.
Look at that
Let's
right
see
there.
what else.
Rest in peace, Kenny, man.
P. Kenny.
Got the record.
Oh, you remember the sweatsuits, boy?
Wow.
You remember the suits? My mom still be wearing her suit too. I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
Wow.
The white suit. What's the? Oh, you remember the photo shoot with the?
When we had them leather suits on?
What?
Boy.
No. That
was
day,
in-
but the limousine.
The
Remember
limousine.
black limo.
That was hard too, the black limo.
Hot as hell.
Hell yeah.
They got us in the sun too with the ugly faces.
So, with the Biv 10 situation, was it a single deal, album deal? Do you guys remember?
I don't.
You don't.
I don't either. But what I'm guessing, what I'm guessing is I'm guessing it was an album deal.
Mm.
Because after we put the album out, we was like dismantled after that. It was over. We just put the album out. That was it. There was nothing else after
It was
that.
quiet.
It was like this.
Crickets. So, wow. At that time, to record an
That's what
album,
I'm looking at too. Yep. Elo.
at that
Elo.
time to
Shit,
record the
man, I like
album, you guys were all from different places. Some were from Cali, some were from Boston. You guys were from New York. How did Michael Bivins actually get all you guys, or was it a situation where you guys recorded separately? Were you all in the studio at one time recording this project?
We were at one point in time, you know, but first off, man, it's just, you know, Mike just being a genius, you know, Mike's vision.
Right.
You know, his vision of, you know, creating stars, you know,
Right.
creating groups, you know, Boys to Men, Another Bad Creation, you know, BBD, you know, coming from New Edition, you know, so,
Right.
you know, just his creativity and his vision of seeing all of us and getting all of us together, it was dope. You know, like he's from Boston, he's from the Beantown. He already
Right.
knew Kenny.
Right.
He already knew Kenny was spitting.
Right.
You know what I mean? He already knew Kenny was spitting.
Right.
So if anything, he was gonna push Kenny, you know? So he's
Right.
like, yo, let's get all these kids together. It's kind of like, let's kind of like recreate Another Bad Creation, but let's do it with rappers.
Right.
With raw talent, you know?
Right.
Like let's do it. Let's get kids from everywhere else, you know,
Right.
from all these other places. So I'm even looking on the back right now. You know, you got Detroit, you got New York,
Right.
you got LA, and you got Massachusetts, you know, Boston. So all of our flavors put together was crazy. And as far as the recording process, we were at D&D. We was at all the top studios. All the studios. We was at D&D Studios.
D&D is Premiere Studio, right?
Yes. So we was at all
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So all the artists that's recording at D&D, we
Y'all seen it.
interacting with.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I got a funny story about D&D too.
What's up?
But the process, man, we all like, I think for Seven the Hard Way,
Right.
our intro song,
Right.
all 7 rappers was there on one microphone,
So y'all were going back
taking
and
turns,
forth.
back and forth, taking turns, and we cut another joint too that same day.
Right.
I think it was called Amazing World.
Right.
All 7 members were superhero characters,
Right.
rapping as superhero characters. So Plastic Man, I was Plastic Jus.
All right.
You know,
You got great memory, son.
Yeah, he does.
That's wild, crazy.
if I could think of the Incredible Hutch, that was Quan. Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Because Nique, you went on right before me. I'm trying to think what you was. You was somebody, or you was hard. But like we was able to create these moments all together at one point in time, you know? The singers, Ray Ray and Antoine,
Right.
they were sending their stuff from Detroit, where they were from. You know,
Right.
they weren't really around us during the recording process, you know,
Right.
and they were only on like 2 of the songs at the time, you know, but they had the single. They had the single.
Right.
Dance For Me was their song.
Right. Right.
So that was one of the Pee Wee singles,
right.
you know? So, yeah. that.
So
Ooh, you see that, boy?
That's the joint I'm talking about right there.
Hard.
That picture right there was hot, boy. You hear me?
Yeah, literally, nigga, I was sweating my ass
it was
off.
like the paid in full, but like the 1998 version.
And I look like
Crazy.
Who I look like, son? I look like Mitch. I mean Alpo. That head, boy. I had a head on me, boy.
Hard.
Look, that forehead.
So
boy.
let's talk about the artist on the back of the CD cover. We're here with you guys now. What about the rest of the members? Because the rest of the members are doing different things as well. That picture is hard.
This shit hard.
We got to put that on the video too.
This is Jonathan Manning, bro.
Yeah.
Jonathan is a beast.
Yes. Tell them about Jonathan Manning.
He's a monster, man. Everybody you could think of, he works with him. He took pictures for him. He do his thing.
He did like Reasonable Doubt, the cover, right?
Yeah, he did a bunch of stuff.
Hard.
Some of DMX's.
All the DMX joints. He just did some recent work. He just did Khaled joint for Khaled last album.
Right.
Yeah.
He's hard. So
Shouts to John.
after that situation died down, where did each of you find yourself? Like, where were you at mentally? Was it like a situation where it was like, I don't know what to do next, or let's go, me and Nique are going to go look for another deal? What was the situation after that?
Pretty much like just seeing what was, I mean, where we going from here.
Right.
Shit, you know?
Right.
That shit
Just-
baby. I would have keep that.
In 1999, your first, am I right? Your first movie, Music of the Heart,
Yeah.
comes out. You're playing a violin. How did you get into acting?
This man too.
Gee.
He in the same movie too.
Wait, you in the movie too? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yo,
I-
hold on,
you
stop
know-
it. Stop the press.
All right.
This the shit I be talking about, y'all. This man, yo, listen, this man right here, this man is a legend, man.
For sure.
You know the vibes, man.
You
I just
get
don't be
it?
in
This man, yo, Nique, this the shit I be talking to you about. Yo, listen, he was in the
Little
movie
vibes,
too,
man.
but he's in the second half. So
Right.
I'll get to it.
Okay.
I play a kid in the 80s in the movie,
Right.
and Nique plays the kid in the 90s in the movie.
Okay.
The movie is it's called Music of the Heart. You
Yeah,
know,
I get smoked.
directed by
I
he
got smoked.
killed in the movie. Directed by Wes Craven.
Right.
You know, starring Angela Bassett,
Gloria Estefan.
Gloria Estefan,
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, a bunch of other names.
Right.
You know, and the movie was basically about, you know, these kids from Harlem,
Right.
just basically just trying to find a way, you know.
Right.
So we have the teacher that comes along, which is Meryl Streep. You know, she was our teacher, our violin teacher at the time. She comes in and she's trying to find a program. You know,
Right.
she wants to start up a music program in the school.
Right.
You know, and Angela Bassett, she's either the dean or the principal for the school.
Right.
She's not really trying to give her, you know, she's not really trying to, she ain't really trying to fund it and help her out.
Right.
You know, so Meryl eventually figures out her way, and then, you know, we have the class, and then
Right.
the movie's the movie. But the process, man, me and Nique, we really had to go to school to learn how to play that violin.
See, do y'all remember how to play it today? Nah.
Nah, I don't know how to play it now. And maybe like,
You kept it up afterwards?
maybe like, I'll probably say like 7 years ago, I
Right.
was still playing it.
I don't know. A month after we finished filming the video, the movie,
He was
nigga,
done.
boom, in the closet.
Yeah, because I honestly, I just wanted to see what it was like. It was something different for me, you know?
Yeah.
It was really different. It was really different.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we literally had to go to school to learn
That's
how to
insane.
play the
To
violin.
her crib too.
Yeah.
That's
whose
dope
crib?
too.
What's
Meryl
the
Streep?
lady name? No, Meryl Streep was the character.
Okay,
it was
okay.
It was a lady.
I've
who-
never seen the movie, just for the
Damn,
record.
she was real. The story was based off a lady who actually did that in Harlem.
Okay.
So we were going to her crib to learn how to play.
Oh, okay.
She had us eating seaweed and all type of nut shit.
As
We
kids.
was eating
Yeah, for real.
seaweed.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Word.
So 2001 comes, and you guys, I mean, to me, BET played this movie every Friday, every Saturday, but it was like a hood classic. To this day, I have it on my flash drive. Prison Song.
Yeah.
Prison Song comes out.
Yeah.
Movie super deep. What was the process in filming that? First off, where did you guys film the movie at?
Everywhere.
Yep. We was everywhere when we did that.
was in New York,
We was in New
Philly.
York, Philly. Yep. Because we had to go to the jails.
The jailhouse. Yeah.
So we went upstate. We went to the jails. They were
Yeah,
like, we
we-
switched. We went like two different jails.
I was scared as hell.
We was in the projects. Yeah, we was in the projects.
The ladies were trying to holler at my moms. I was like, yeah, we gotta go.
Oh, it was a real jail. Like
Oh,
people were
yeah.
actually there while you were
No,
filming.
like they had to move the prisoners to the
One
yard
side and let us
to one
use
side
it,
and let
yeah.
us use it. Like we
Oh,
was literally
man.
So
using
when we
active.
pull up and
active.
walking up, they yo.
Oh man,
They,
they
man,
going crazy.
they was on Mary. They was on Mary ass up there.
Oh,
All
yeah,
them
we
girls
know
up there
that.
standing at the damn fence. They was trying to get her. You know what I mean? But we just waving at a distance, saying hi. Word.
That movie actually went for streaming. Was it last year?
Yeah.
How did it feel? Because I remember last year actually looking for the movie. I couldn't find it online. I had to buy the DVD. How did it feel when the movie actually went online for you to stream it?
Man, me personally, I'll let Nique answer after me. Me
Right.
personally, I loved it.
Right.
I loved it. I was, waking up and getting notifications that Prison Song is on Netflix.
Right.
And I'm like, man, about time.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
honestly.
Classic.
for a
Classic.
I'm like, yo,
classic.
like, it already didn't go mainstream into the movie theater. Like the feedback this shit is getting, like over the years,
It's late. Yeah.
it should have been in the theaters for all of this.
All the heavy hitters
Crazy-
in that shit. Hell yeah.
Crazily enough, I showed my wife the movie.
Yeah,
She
about
had
to have
never
me
seen
talking
it
about
before,
shit.
and she cried.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to have me talking about shit.
No.
Yo.
Talk it.
Talk that
So
shit, man.
I'm
Them niggas
thinking,
know what time we on.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, all this feedback we getting, it should have went main. You know?
Absolutely.
So again, when I see Netflix put it up, I'm like, yo, it's a blessing.
Right.
Because, a lot of people have Netflix. The world has Netflix. So it's easy for people to go to it. If they're looking for it right now at this moment, they can go find it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Where I was upset was, I didn't know that they was putting the movie
Yeah.
up. I'm going to explain everything.
Right, for sure.
Because I don't own the fucking movie.
Right.
That's when reality kicked in. After I got mad, after I kicked shit over, I said, I don't own the fucking movie,
Right.
so how
Why
can
am
I
I
be mad?
tight? Yeah.
You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? But
Right.
before that happened,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I didn't know. Mary didn't promote the shit. Q-Tip ain't promote the shit. Joe ain't promote the shit. Nori ain't promote the shit.
Right.
We all in the movie.
We all in the movie.
Let's get
Right.
this check.
Right,
That's what I'm
right.
thinking. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
That's
right.
what I'm thinking.
Right.
Give my little percentage. Lil Elijah, give Lil Elijah his little percentage. That's
Right.
what I'm thinking about. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Reality sets in. You're an actor. You worked here. You got paid.
You got
Right.
paid.
We own this.
Oh,
You
man.
don't. You feel what I'm saying? After I sit back, I talk to Mel, that's my assistant, my road manager. That's my
Right.
guy, my manager.
Big Shout out
to Mel.
Don Scott in the
Shout out
building.
to
Peace,
Mary
Scott.
in
You
the
know what
cut.
I mean? So once I sit back and, I have to really look at it for what it is, I'm just like, damn, but I was also happy that
Right.
I was promoting it. I was promoting it.
I seen it.
I was promoting it crazy. Like, yo, go watch it, go watch it, go watch it, go watch it, go
Facts.
watch it.
Right.
And then we on camera, so I'll tell everybody my frustration with this guy right here.
Let's hear it.
He ain't retweet nothing. He didn't even write, yo, what's up? Yo, it's me in the movie. I'm like, yo, promote it.
Yeah.
It's a platform. It's there.
Yeah. Get that check.
Let's have fun. Let's make it happen.
Right.
Right. So again, man, shouts to Netflix, shouts to the directors, everybody that put the movie Prison Song together, that gave us the opportunity to come in there. Me and Nique killed the audition, so that's why we in the movie. You know what I mean? We literally went up there and put in the work just like everybody else, and we killed it.
It's a fact.
So when y'all went up there, it was like a duo, or y'all went in at separate times, or y'all came together?
Nah,
We
went
always
together,
come together.
Oh
but
man.
you gotta. It's
Double
separate
threat.
times. You
Right,
do your
right.
audition.
When it's
yeah.
game time, it's game time.
Yeah.
Certain stuff he got, I ain't get. Certain
Right.
stuff I got, he ain't get.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We auditioned for Hardball.
Hardball.
We
We supposed to-
auditioned for
Wow.
Big Mama's House.
You supposed to be G Baby.
Come on. Come
supposed
on.
Wait, you
G-Baby.
supposed to be G baby?
Come on.
In hardball, yeah. But we didn't
Wow.
stay in California. We just was.
Come
In and out.
on.
We stayed in California, but we didn't live in California. Our IDs and shit didn't say California.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You
Shout
speaking
out
facts.
Sarah Rainmaker, man.
Sarah Rainmaker.
Sarah Rainmaker,
Where
man.
are you? Sarah,
who
where
is Sarah?
are you? We are
That was,
revamping our careers, our lives. Sarah was our agent at the time.
Okay.
We met Sarah through Gary.
Right.
Bruh, everybody else we met that was popping in was through Sarah. Red Grant,
Yeah.
Mike Epps. Remember we was beating Mike Epps up in
Yes.
the game? Over
Yes.
the game. We beat Mike Epps up over the game. He was like, little gangsters. Who else? Jamie Foxx. Mm-hmm. When he used to get terrorist calls, she was calling him like, Jamie, it's me. He was tweaking on the phone. Who the F is this? Yeah,
Real
we was
talk.
living, man.
Wow.
We was in LA.
These
Like,
boys got
spill.
stories,
Yeah.
man.
Listen, y'all gotta think about it. For many years, y'all just been talking to me.
Yeah.
So my memory bank is out of this world. But this certain stuff that Nique can answer for himself, that he done
Absolutely.
heard, seen, witnessed for himself. So that's why, man, I'm happy to be here, brother. And I'll tell you
Yeah.
again on camera, bro. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you made this happen. I'm happy that we on this platform.
Nah, I'm happy that
Let
you
the
guys
world
I'm
know.
happy to even get
came.
involved.
Like,
You hear me? My
word.
brother hit me, said, slide. I slid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what we about to do.
Whether it's for positive or negative, I'm there, nigga.
That's right. That's right. So we're gonna break this up a little bit. We're gonna play a game of this or that. Right? I'm gonna start off with Naughty by Nature or Lost Boys.
Oh, damn, cuz. That's a hard one. That's a hard one for bro.
You better say the right answer.
That's a
You from
hard one for
Queens.
bro. I'm gonna say naughty.
You from Queens.
But he's from he's got to go with a. What you gonna do? You going do 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 do. Yeah, we fair. Yeah, I'm going Ill Town all the way.
Yeah,
Skid.
all right, man. I'm gonna go with Nique, man. I'm gonna go with
What's
the
I'ma
answer?
go with
What's the
Ill Town.
answer?
No, I'm gonna go with Naughty by Nature.
Yeah,
I go
Naughty
with
All
by
Ill
right,
Town.
Naughty by Nature. All
I
right,
go
cool.
with Ill Town, man. Shouts to Cheeks, man. RP Freaky Ty, Lou,
Yeah,
everybody.
I got a
Queens, you
memory
know.
for that too.
Tell us about it.
Freaky Ty funeral. What we do?
We was
All
there.
right.
Wait, y'all was at Freaky Ty's funeral?
But Pete, it was a video shoot for Hate Me Now. Puffy and
And
Nas.
Nas.
Right.
So everybody's rotating from the funeral to the video shoot constantly. Boom, boom. Jamaica Queen, I think it was in Jamaica Queen somewhere. So it's boom. It's a whole traffic everywhere. We standing on top of the joint. I'm scared, like, boy, it's gonna fall. There's too many people up here. We gonna fall.
We were standing on top of the
Lit.
joint for the Hate Me Now video.
Yeah,
And
man.
then,
We
yep,
was-
and then we went over and paid our respects to Freaky Ty.
Wow,
Right
I
after that.
never even knew that. Now I'm gonna look at the video differently whenever I see it. So it was a funeral going on, and you
At the
guys were
same
shooting
time,
a
yeah.
video at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's super crazy. All right, so the next one is The Source or Right On Magazine.
I mean, shouts to Right On. Shouts to Right On for
Right.
putting us in the magazines.
Right.
But if we talking hip hop and we talking my type of talk, I'm going with The Source. What about
Right
you,
answer.
Nique?
Is that Right On put us in it?
Right On put us in it. Yeah, we
I'm
had a couple
going
Right
with-
Ons.
Nah, we in the source too though.
Yeah, of course.
Damn. Shot. I'm going with the source.
The Source,
I was
the
about to
Source,
say
the
Right
Source.
On because they put us in it, but hey,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
All right, so Soul Train or Rap City?
Raps it.
Rap City.
Oh, that was easy. Too
Yeah,
easy.
we smashed.
Rap
we went
City.
crazy too. Look, pull
Rap
that up.
City.
Yeah, yeah.
Pull that up. We went crazy
Like,
in Rap City.
like
yeah.
man, listen, the Rap City, we took over.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
the booth.
Listen, we took before that, Nique. Before that, we used to go to DC, bro. We used to go to DC. BT headquarters, go to DC.
With Cedar.
Come on,
Yeah.
With Les and Joe Claire.
Joe
We used to
Claire.
go act a fool
Oh,
with
yeah.
them, bro. Remember Joe Claire was watching us. He was supposed to be
We duct
babysitting
tape- we
us.
duct taped them up.
taped them
Yeah.
up. Duct taped them
Facts.
up. Took over the house. Started going crazy. Like,
Facts.
Because there's a segment of you guys actually with A Plus, and he's sitting in the studio rhyming, and you guys,
That
he's
too.
leaning over the console, and you on the turntables, right? Mm-hmm. Crazy, insane.
legendary moments. And then with Tigger, you already know.
Yep, y'all was in there too.
We was in that too, going crazy, rapping, DJing,
Yeah, we
fighting,
smashed this shit.
playing pool,
Eating food. when
eating
it's supposed
food.
So tell us, for people like myself that never been to the basement, is it an actual set, or is it actually in his mom's house? Because that's the way they. Yeah, I mean,
to. Let me tell. You tell him. Go
You
ahead.
could tell him. Go ahead. You could tell him what it is.
Fuck everybody up. It's a set, man. It's
World
not
premiere.
even. It ain't a real basement. It's like Cedar's World was actually
virtual.
shot right next to the basement,
It was like a compound, like
like a
the
big
basement.
yeah.
It was set
flex
up,
bomb.
and then Cedar, you know, because Cedar, it was
Virtual reality.
she was virtual,
Right.
But we met the real Cedar. She's really short in real life. Like we really met her, you know.
Big
So
butt.
they recorded us. They would record her, and then of course put in the computers, and then make her and put her out.
Right.
Hits from the streets, all of that.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just a set. It's just a set.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I'm really thinking he's going to the basement. It's just
Nah.
Yeah, it's just a
childhood
set.
dreams.
I hope we're able to say that they don't got no episodes out right now.
Nah. You good? I think you're good to go.
It's just a set.
All right. So New York Undercover or Martin?
Martin
Martin. Yeah.
Physical CDs or streaming music?
streaming.
Carl Kanai or Fubu?
Fubu.
106.
Wait. Wait, that's my answer. No, that's my answer.
Quiet. All right, let's go back.
Run
Let's
me
go
down
back.
the last three, four.
New York Undercover or Martin?
Martin. I went with Martin though.
Physical CDs. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Physical CDs or
Or streaming music.
Physical CDs.
Physical CDs.
Yeah, because
All right.
I got old whips that I be, you hear me? And need CDs.
Talk that.
You hear me?
Carl Canal or Fubu?
That's a hard one because we model for both.
We did both.
Exactly.
We did both, and I
That's
still
what
work
I
for
meant.
one right now. So
You better say the right answer.
42, 45.
So 106 in Park or TRL? I know the answer to this.
106.
106 for sure.
Yeah, no question.
Life music, snap music.
For me, light feet. I'm from New York. We from up top. We
Yeah.
dance. We get light.
What about you, Nique?
Same.
Same.
Yeah.
Lil Kim or Foxy?
Look him.
Why Lil Kim?
Good. Seen a nigga.
Because you busted in that dressing room.
This motherfucker here.
He busted in that dressing room.
Yeah, he was in that. He busted in that dressing room.
Yeah.
Just what's your answer?
I'm gonna have to go with Kim too.
Good choice. Good choice.
I have to go with Kim too.
Mulatto or City Girls?
Mulatto.
City girls.
What?
Going with City.
Okay, all right.
You don't like Lotto's?
Nah, I like Lotto, but I'm going with City girls.
Juice or Who's the Man?
Who's the man?
Juice.
I'm trying to big up gang.
All right.
I
I know
with
just
Juice.
answer on
That's
this one,
it.
but I'm gonna ask it. Her or Alicia Keys?
You said, oh, wait. You said,
Her
excuse
or
me. You
Alicia
said what?
Her or Alicia
No,
Keys?
you said you know my answer already.
I know your answer already.
Come on, man.
What's your answer?
I'm gonna let Nique give you his answer, and then I want you to tell me what my
Mine's
answer
the same
is.
thing. Oh, mine's the same as yours, Alicia.
What you think my answer is?
Her.
That's my answer.
Her?
Yeah.
Damn, I lost. I was going to say Alicia because you was in the video.
Oh yeah. Nah. Much love to Alicia Keys for the video.
Shout out Swizz, but
Thank
her
you so
is
much.
her.
Shout out Swizzy. Shouts to Alicia Keys. Shouts to Chris Robinson.
Yeah,
I
shout out
appreciate
Chris.
y'all. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for that. But I gotta go with her. I love her, bro.
Yeah, she
I
jamming.
love her. I listen to her music on the daily. I
Jamming.
watch all performances.
Facts.
They got the albums. I'm streaming. If she live, I'm watching. I'm
Jamming.
tapped in. Like,
Jamming.
yeah, I need to meet her.
You ain't met her yet?
Nah.
Wow. Yeah,
I need
you
to
gotta
meet her.
you gotta do that. So let's talk about this D&D studio story you got for us.
Oh yeah, the D&D studio. My man Mills was just telling me that they had a pool table.
You're right.
They had a pool table inside of D&D.
Right.
Right? But they got all the accomplishments all over the walls.
Right.
Why was all 7 of us throwing the the pool balls at each other in the studio?
What?
Ended up knocking down one of the plaques on the wall.
Right.
I think
Platinum.
platinum
A
plaque.
platinum plaque at that.
Like a big plaque. We got in trouble for that shit, man. But I just remember us throwing the pool balls at each other, like at each other's head. We ain't even care.
Right.
Yeah.
Just bugging.
Oh,
Tweaking.
y'all crazy.
Just tweaking.
Tweaking.
I remember we went on this promo tour for the single, or maybe it was for the album. We had a van that was wrapped.
With
You
us
see
on
that?
it.
You see that cover right there?
This was on the van.
That was on the van.
Oh wow.
And we had, you talking about when we got chased.
We got chased. We
Bro,
performing
we had
at
the-
schools.
No, this was the skating ring. This was the skating ring. Hold on, I want to say skate key or...
When we was uptown at the skate
Skate
key.
key.
Bro, look.
Classic.
We running to... All right, whoever on the van, we got to run and grab hands to get on the van. That's how many kids chasing us, bro.
Oh, y'all was popping.
Remember Antoine got his meat grab? Like, Oreo, Reese's Cup. He did a high note on the mic. What happened?
You remember when we did that show at that school and I fell off the stage in the front?
Come on now. Tell us
jumped
that.
back up
Tell
like
us
ain't
that.
nothing
I
I
need
happened.
jumped
to-
back up like nothing happened.
No,
I
nigga,
tried to
you
go to the
couldn't
front of the
tell.
stage. You gotta think about it, man. I'm the DJ, so I'm behind all the time. You know
Nah,
what
you
I'm
stepped
saying?
on the speaker, son.
Yeah.
The speaker went over.
I came to the front to come get some of that love.
Yeah,
Right, right, right.
With my guys, I
Yeah,
get some
yeah.
of that love.
That nigga stepped on
I
the
go to
speaker.
put my foot on the
tried to be
speaker.
cool.
That shit flipped over.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Man.
But I got right back up.
Professionalism. My nigga jumped back up like
The whole crew was laughing after that.
This was after the show or during the show?
During the show,
Oh, no.
while we're performing, this happened
Oh,
live.
no. They would have got a dat from me. I would have walked off the stage.
Nah, I had to keep going. The show don't
That
stop.
nigga
Gotta
kept
keep
cracking,
going.
you hear me?
Gotta keep
Like
going.
nothing happened.
And
Yeah.
speaking of Alicia Keys, we were just talking about Alicia Keys. 2001, you was in a Woman's Worth video.
Yeah,
How did you get into that video?
yeah. That was I auditioned for that as well too.
Right.
I auditioned for that as well too. Again, shouts to Alicia.
Right.
Shouts to Chris Robinson. They called me down like, yo, we just looking for a kid, to flirt with her, chop it up with her, be the co-star,
Right.
And I was just like, yo, let's do it. I went up there. As soon as I went inside, they was like, yo, you got it. Like, you don't even got to read no lines. Like, yo, you're gonna be the
Oh,
kid to do
man.
it.
Yeah.
So I went and did it.
I mean, because at that time, y'all were pretty
Lit.
much in every video that came out.
lit.
Yeah, and as I said, we was working with Chris Robinson. We was working.
Already.
We was working
Yeah.
with the Terrio brothers. Like we was working with all of
Jesse,
these. Yeah,
yeah.
Jesse and Ulysses. Like we was working with all
Chris
these people already.
Robinson?
So anything that they had popping, Jus Lil Nique, let's go. Jus Lil Nique, let's go.
Man.
Word.
Shout out them too, man.
Yeah, they working.
Chris Robinson, I haven't heard that name in a while. He
Oh
was
yeah, Chris. And
huge.
he still work. Yeah,
He's
he
still
still
lit.
working.
He's
He's
still
doing
lit.
movies and all types of shit.
And
Word. He did ATL, right?
Mm-hmm. He shot ATL. Yep.
Absolutely. So after all this goes on, you actually end up meeting Bow Wow. Tell us about the situation, how you met Bow Wow, how you actually chose to be his DJ.
We met Bow a minute ago.
Yeah.
When we was doing it.
Yeah.
this shit,
We met back. That's what I'm saying. We
Washington.
This shit.
at the Washington Wizards. John. He was man.
Wait, what were y'all doing at the Washington Wizards?
We was out there. I think they had a show. They had a show out there, like a hip hop show.
Right.
Me and Nique was out there.
Right,
Had all the rappers there.
Right.
Bow was there
right.
with JD, a couple other people. So they're like, yo, come meet Lil Bow. Come meet Bow Wow. At that time, what?
You poppin'.
Just a Nique. Nah. Tell that nigga come meet us.
Oh, man.
So like,
It was
like,
a standoff,
Yeah,
bro,
it was-
in the
it was-
hallway.
yeah, it was kinda like-
it was him over there and then us.
You feel what I'm
Like,
saying?
man,
So-
y'all cut it out. Come on, folks.
yeah, so it was like one of those situations where it's like, damn, we doing what we doing, but this nigga taking off. We see him right here,
Yeah.
like we see him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when we met Bow, that was like the initial,
Right.
And then after that, again, so now we talking Prison Song. That's
Yep.
out. We just
Yep.
talked about that. We talking about Alicia Keys video.
Yep.
That's two whammies right there, back to
Right.
back. When you turn on the TV, you're gonna see me and Nique, regardless. You're
Right.
gonna see us, So Mel Testamark, shouts to Mel Testamark. Mel Testamark was cool with Jermaine Dupri.
Okay.
Mel Testamark was tapped into my career and what I was doing. I didn't
Right.
know him personally. He was just
Right.
tapped into what I was doing. He told JD, like, yo, y'all need to go get that kid from Queens
Right.
to go DJ for Bow. And it was only supposed to be for a tour. It was only supposed to be for Scream Tour.
2, right?
Yeah,
Not the first one.
yeah. Because through the grapevine, the Peewees was supposed to go on the first Scream Tour.
That was with Lil Zane.
Lil Zane, B2K, Bow, and I think probably like one more other person.
It was
They
Nick
said through
Cannon,
the
wasn't it? Was it Nick
grapevine.
One more other
Cannon?
person. But we were supposed to go on that tour. It didn't happen. It didn't go through.
Right.
Competition.
Come on, you know that. I get the phone call. Yo, Lil Zane need a DJ.
Okay.
We want to use you for Lil Zane. I go buy Lil Zane album, learn all the lyrics. That shit falls through. I missed the first Scream tour.
Oh, man.
So that brings up the date. So then the second Scream tour comes around and they like, yo, we wanna get somebody like a little younger to go with Bow's audience. Like Shakim is older and Rock, his hype man, is older.
Right.
So then the contact was made. Social Def, they called my crib.
Right.
I was outside, this is a story I would tell, but I was outside, hooping and stuff. They called my crib, like, yo, listen, we want you to DJ for Bow. They sent Shakim to my house.
Right.
They sent Shakim to my house. During that whole process, I'm watching film. I'm watching all the shows that they've been doing since then.
Right.
Like, all right, cool. What is he expecting of me, or what would he want me to do? So I'm watching film. I'm watching all of them. They doing all these big shows and shit. So I'm watching, and then Shakim comes to my crib. He went to another DJ's house first. It was two DJs. It was me and DJ Double J. Shout out to DJ Double J.
Double J
That's
from Durham.
Come on, it's from Durham, MC. That's my dog. Still to this day, it never was no competition. It always been love. Ever since. Even though I got the job to be Bow DJ, that's always been my guy. I done got him tickets to the show. We done slept in the same hotels. Me, Craze, my pops, his pop, like family.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want people to ever get that misconstrued. Like that's still my guy to this day. Like I just got him tickets to this past Millennium tour that we just did in Raleigh. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's just clear that air too. You feel what I'm saying? For whoever don't know, I'm telling y'all that. Like that's my guy. And I support him still. The nigga is a phenomenal DJ.
Monster.
He's nuts.
Yeah.
What I tell you on the phone the other day?
He's crazy with it. I mean, you got to get back on your turntables. He was like, yo, I got to go practice.
I gotta go practice.
Yeah.
That nigga right there is not a joke. So,
Absolutely.
but you know what I mean? At the time, Shakim came to the crib and he didn't tell me that he went to another DJ's house. He didn't tell me that. I didn't even know that.
Right.
He comes to my crib. He comes downstairs. I blow him away. The whole setup. I got Hot 97 shit on the wall.
Man.
I got crates everywhere.
The
I got posters, banners, all types of shit.
Right.
And I got Technique 1200s. I'm already down there getting warm while Shakim is on his way to my house. He don't even know it.
Right.
I already ate my cereal and I was already was warm. Shakim comes in the crib. He like, yo, let me see what you can do. I DJ a little bit, start going crazy. Then I put on a Bow Wow record. I think at the time it was Basketball. I think Basketball just came out. Like Mike just dropped too. Basketball, I put on Basketball on one side and I put a scratch record on the other side. By the time we got to the second verse, he was like, yo, I'm gonna call you. You got the job.
Dang.
Literally, he left, called me like, yo, you got the job.
Wow.
You know? And then from then, I just been with Bow since then.
Right. Now, with that happening, from an outsider looking in, I'm looking at, what was going on at the time. You were Bow Wow. And to myself, I'm actually, I went to the Scream Tour too. So I see you on stage and I'm like, where's Nique? Where's Nique? So is this the point where you guys kind of separated and branched off and did your own thing? What was going on at that time?
Nah, it was just I moved, you feel me? I moved from New York. We sort of fell out of contact, but like once we got back
Clicking.
talking to each other, it was I'm pulling up and there.
That was our
It's a
fault. Like,
move,
like the last day of school when you're supposed to get everybody's autograph,
Right.
everybody's signature and number.
Right.
Like, I didn't have no way to get in contact with him.
Yeah, again, the only contact was my uncle that passed. You feel me?
So by this
once I
time,
moved,
Gary had passed.
Yeah, he passed.
Yeah, he
then I
passed
moved.
later on. Yeah, he moved. He
My
moved out.
sister passed.
Yeah, because he was living in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Then he moved when his little sister died. He moved down to the South,
Right.
and that was supposed to just be for a time being. The nigga never
Right.
came back.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
You feel what I'm saying? He had family down there for years, but he never came back. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? And then
Or
everything.
if I did, I won't making it known I was
Yeah.
back. I come slide, boom, boom, get up out of there. It was
Right.
in a whole another
And while all that's happening,
lane. Then,
I'm on the road.
Right.
I'm doing 40 to 50 cities every summer.
but yeah, conflict of interest. That's what we can say. You feel me?
Got you.
You feel me?
So with that being said, I know that Rock was the hype man at this point in time.
Yeah.
What happened to Rock? I always wanted to know what happened to Rock
I don't
because he was supposed to be an artist on So Def.
Yeah,
Right?
nah, he was an artist. He was signed. He was an artist under So Def. When I came on to the Bow Wow camp, Rock was already there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because Rock was writing for him and doing hype man. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, you didn't think that I didn't inquire to have my partner to do it with me? Like,
Right.
I asked niggas, like,
Right.
you feel what I'm saying? Yo,
Right.
how could we make this shit work? Like,
Right.
you know? And they was like, yo, we already have somebody here. Like, yeah, he does hype man, but he's also signed to us, to the label, and he's also writing for the main artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you just focus on DJing. This shit ain't got nothing to do. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with you. So that's just how it went. But shit, the last time I seen Rock, I think it was at like the 20th anniversary, So Def anniversary.
Right.
I seen Rock in physical form, and I just chopped it up with him. I don't really know his relationship with anybody else outside the camp. I think I know him and Shakim is still very close, but I can't speak on nobody else's situation. But when I seen Rock, he was in good spirits. He was well. He was still rapping. He was still writing. So
That's a blessing.
yeah, word.
2002, you actually star in the hit movie Brown Sugar. Well, actually, you're in the movie at the beginning.
Yeah, a little cameo.
Yeah, it was fly though. I watched it today.
Oh,
just to get a refresher.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, fly.
And then, actually, later on, if my memory serves me correctly, you were in the AZ "I'm Back" video too.
Yeah, that was fly.
Explain that video to me, because I never understood what was going on in the video. Because it seems like you look at the CD, you get it from under your bed, you go to the diner, he gets up, walks out. What was going on?
Like I was I was his little protege. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In the like training day. You know,
Right.
if you look at the concept of the video is training day.
Okay.
So when I got the AZ CD, the music that's playing before before I'm back, before the video actually starts, that's supposed to be the music that I'm listening to.
Okay.
So when I'm in my room, I remember, oh, I got the CD. Cheesy shit for the video. I go into the bed, grab the CD. And then now I go out for my day. When I go out for my day, I go meet AZ, which plays Denzel. I go meet him, and then just like the movie Training Day, it's just a whole bunch of BS going on.
Right.
And I'm just there to document it and be there for him, because even in the movie, I mean, even in the video, he tells me, "Yo, don't move, stay there. I'ma handle it." Like he never wanted me to see what he had going on, but he wanted to teach me a message throughout. You know. So Training Day, the movie, you look at like gangster, you know, you know what I mean, hard. But then when you listen to I'm Back, listen to the lyrics. Right. Spirit of Marcus Garvey, stuff like that is in there. He's talking about history and, you know what I mean, things that's going on in the black culture. Right. You know, so it's a message, you know what I mean? And the video was dope though.
The video was dope.
And that video is underrated. Like to me, that's one of my underrated videos. That shit's hard.
And the crazy thing, probably the reason it didn't make sense to me is because I've never seen Training Day ever. I've never seen Training Day.
Well, I don't fault you, because I'm like that with a couple of things. Like I've never seen The Wire before. I've never seen Snowfall.
No.
Nah, like I've just never.
We
seen
had a great movie night.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Right.
Franklin Kragan, nigga, and he the man now.
I got to see what's going on. Like I watch Power. Like I love Power. I'm a big fan of Power. Mel be telling me to watch other shit, but I be watching Power.
Man, tell him about that Snowball, boy.
I'm a
That
Power
nigga,
head.
what?
Like, you know, like I'm just now expanding myself. You know, just spending time in the house, because I work at night. So spending time in the house, just watching new movies and just trying to tap into different shit. But if it ain't nothing that I ain't already seen or classic, I'm not really watching it. Right. Like that's just me. You know. Right. I don't. If it don't have my attention within the first couple of minutes, I can't watch it. Right. Like, for instance, I know I bought up Power. Like when I saw Power for the first time, I probably caught it at the end of the damn shit, but I was like this. I was stuck like, oh, I'm watching this. Yeah. When I watch other stuff from the beginning, it just take a little long to build, and I'm like, come on.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Shoot him already, man. Come on. Start it off with the action. You know, so,
absolutely.
But yeah, that's it. So I don't fault you for saying you never seen Training Day before.
Never seen it, man.
That's a classic. They need to watch that.
Nah, yeah, I do.
I may have to watch
you,
it
bro.
this week for
You need
sure.
to watch that.
You're black. You should seen Training
My black
Day,
card
bro.
is gone.
Yeah, your shit took, bro.
So with everything you guys accomplished in hip hop, being known as the babies of hip hop, do you guys feel like you're overlooked? Ever feel like you're overlooked?
For sure.
Facts. Not just me, but bro as well. You hear me? Like, his stamp is solidified tremendously in the industry.
Right.
You know, but niggas don't give him his flowers
I agree.
as should be. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Do you guys have you got invited to like hip hop honors or anything?
Nope. They don't invite us to nothing. No award shows, no awards, no thank yous.
Not no
hellos.
major joint. I went to the Ozone Awards, but that don't count.
Shouts to Ozone. Well, Ozone had my man in the spot, so I'm in the spot too. Shouts to Ozone Awards. What's up? Let us come up there and present something.
Rest in peace, Shotty Low, man.
Sure.
Rest in peace, Carlos Walker, man.
Yeah.
Tapped
in.
That definitely needs to happen.
Yeah, but like the community, the hip hop community, man, I'm not out here crying or nothing or begging or nothing,
Right.
y'all, but this shit is overdue, bro. Like
Absolutely.
Ain't nobody do it like me and this man right here, bro.
I agree.
Competition, bro.
You feel
That's
what I'm
how you gotta
saying?
look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
it.
Now we know it's politics.
Niggas
We know it's
know
competition. We know what it
it's
is. Like
competition,
we
yeah.
threats. We've been threats to the world since we came out. You know, but it's literally like, man, like what else do we have to do? Like what is
Right.
it gonna take?
Right.
You know, like what's going on? Like even me now, like I'm busting my ass every day, present time, right now, still.
Yep.
Reinventing myself still. From 90 when I was born to 2021 now.
Wow.
I'm still here.
Yeah, level 10, nigga.
No awards.
Wow.
No thank yous. No cosigns. Where the fuck is it at? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I have my moments when I think like that. Like, yo,
Right.
where the
For
what
sure.
the fuck? Like,
Get in your bag.
oh y'all bugging out? Like, so now if you go look on my Instagram, I'm throwing that shit that y'all want out now.
Yep.
I'm giving y'all that, oh, remember this? Remember this? Remember this? All right, well then check my story. In present day, I'm still doing the same shit I'm doing now. I'm still acting. I got a new movie coming out.
Uh-oh.
I got a,
Let's get it. Talk that shit, man.
Flex
Let's
bomb.
get it, man.
Flex bomb.
What
listen,
you say?
man.
What you say a while ago?
We
Yeah.
cooking.
Flex
It's level
bomb.
10. You see the hat?
Yeah.
You see the brand?
Ouch.
It's level 10. So this is what's going on, man. This
Mafia
is what's
shit.
going on. But we could get back. I had to veer off real quick, man. But it's due time that we get our roses, man. It's due time, man. For real.
Absolutely. Now that you guys are older and you got kids of your own, do your kids understand exactly how you guys contributed to hip hop? Do they understand the magnitude that you guys were doing it at? Or do they even understand, that once upon a time I was on a McDonald's Arch Deluxe commercial? They're like,
No, they don't. Not my kids.
I mean, I could tell them. I could tell my daughter. She'll look at it like, oh, okay, daddy.
My kid, like my
That's cool.
yeah, like when they like if we tell them like, yo, look, that's daddy or that's Uncle Nique in the movie, they'll know who is who. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? But they really don't know. Like
right.
when I was your age, Kylie, my daughter's 5. My youngest, she's
Right.
5. I was on the Apollo rocking.
Crazy.
Like y'all kids is at home dealing with remote school. Like
right. Yeah.
I was putting the needle on a record. Like that shit harder than just having the common
Yeah,
knowledge.
they had the whole place
I'm,
rocking.
you get what I'm saying? I'm blending. It's so much stuff. The mic is good, baby. Thank you. So I'm blending, and I'm just doing a whole lot of stuff. But when I go out now, and I go to the clubs, and I go out of town, and even here when I came to Charlotte, like I'm like, yo, listen, daddy got to go to work. They understand that point,
Right. Right.
But I want them to see it. I haven't got the chance for them to see it at that magnitude that I want them to see it. Like,
Right.
of course, I done did baby showers, parties. Oh, bring your kids, yeah.
Right.
But for them to see me in that light for real,
Right.
like again, that's what I'm aiming
That's
for.
what it's gonna
That's
take.
what I want now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you actually had kids at an early age, right?
Yeah, had my first kid when I was 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
How difficult was it to balance work and taking care of a child at that age?
Very, very difficult. Just being a young dad, my mentality, I was immature.
Right.
I was just creating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really ain't know what it took to be a dad, and I wasn't thinking about saving or
Right.
like here, take a couple dollars and cool. I'll come over 3 days out of 7 and
Right.
it's cool. Like I didn't really know that it took more than that,
Right.
And I've grown a lot from
Right.
that, like I got a roster, So I've grown from that,
Right.
and I was able to learn like, yo, listen, this is a full-time job. Like you
Oh,
can't be
yeah.
a daddy sometime.
Yeah.
I do this shit all the time, but me just running and working,
Right.
I'm caught up in working in my
Right.
career. I'm caught up in the only thing that I know.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I had a kid, but I ain't know.
Right.
I ain't know. You understand?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew what I was doing.
Yeah,
But I
but
ain't
you
know.
ain't know.
You understand what I'm saying? But all I knew was music,
Right.
working, rapping, acting, DJing, touring, playing ball, shit like that.
Right.
So I literally had to just balance it out. I guess as I got older, I just buckled down.
Right.
My energy just changed. You
Right.
know, like again, having a kid at 15, I was playing basketball. I was on a
Right.
basketball team. Then I was touring.
Right.
So I really didn't have the time.
Right.
Now I'll chop some shit and make the time.
Right. You got to.
So my mentality, I grew as a person. I grew as a parent.
Right.
As as more kids as I got, I grew.
Right.
So, yeah.
Nique, how difficult is it for you being a MC, aspiring MC, and having a child? Is it difficult to have daddy-daughter time?
Nah, my daughter lit. You hear me? Everything I'm rapping, she rapping.
Okay.
Everything I'm doing, she doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, she spit too.
She could. If I spit something, she gonna rap.
She can rap.
That's hot.
Whatever she think about.
Yo, she
on my
looks.
brain.
The crazy thing, I looked at your Instagram. She looks
Yeah, that's
exactly
twin.
like you.
That's twin. Yeah.
Exactly like you. It's crazy.
I
Super
got on my
crazy.
wife's nerves.
All right, Just, you're a part of the Union DJs. Explain to us what the Union DJs are and what they represent.
The DJ committee, the DJ team out of New York City, based out of New York City.
Right.
A bunch of talented DJs.
Hit me in.
Yeah, club killers.
Right.
Everybody on the team is solidified in the clubs,
Right.
solidified on radio. Some of us did TV. Some of us toured, traveled the world. So I'm blessed to be a part of that. Shouts to the Union DJs.
Absolutely.
Word.
Now that you guys are older, have you thought about doing like a reunion show as far as like Sirius XM radio, like the new playground, or, you know, calling it something else, but you and Nique together?
Ding, 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 ding. You
I
just
thought
gave me an idea.
I thought you were talking about the other joint.
You just gave me an idea. That me and Nique haven't spoke about that. Like when me and Nique speak, man, we really just speak on well-being.
Right.
You know,
Catching up.
on old times, and, you know, catching up on times now. You know,
Right.
just letting each other know that we always got each other back, no matter what.
Right.
You know, and just continuing that brotherhood.
Right.
You know, so that's what me and Nique really push on. We talk about the kids, and we ask about the group members and
Right.
stuff like that. Like we really ain't really get to the, you know, the real business side of it. But you just gave me an idea. I think that really would be dope.
That
you know?
would definitely be
I think
dope.
that would really be
Right.
dope.
Definitely be dope.
Word.
Being that you guys grew up during the golden years of hip hop, how difficult do you find it to listen to newer hip hop now that it's not focused on lyricism? Or do you find it difficult to listen?
You want to answer that, Nique? I answer
Difficult.
after him. I answer
It's
after him.
difficult. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Okay.
No capping. Like certain content that the new era of rappers are
Right.
doing now, it's like it's worthless.
Right.
And then the talented rappers or artists is getting shelved
Yeah.
or belittled. I don't jack
Facts.
none of that. Yeah.
Fact.
I was at a bike rally this year playing Computer Love and all the oldies. Like,
We the old heads now, man.
on hood, on 32s though. You hear me? On 32s though. My
Yeah,
little
man.
nigga playing the new music. I was playing all the OG shit.
For me on my end, you know, just, you know, being a DJ, you know, I kind of got to adapt to current times.
Facts.
You know,
Absolutely.
And what's going on right now. You know, it's not like me. I'm more of a mellow type of guy. Like,
Right.
again, I'll throw her on right now. Just
Right.
vibe,
Right.
be in my element. But I know when I go out to the world, I have to play.
You got a
You
kid.
know, I
What
gotta
they
read the
know,
room and
what
play
they-
what they want. So again, that's just coming from a DJ standpoint, that I have to adapt to everything that's around me and to the new music, whether it's old, new, you know, underground, local, you know, so indie. So I tap into all of that stuff. And I like the new music. I like the new music, but it's energetic.
Certain-
Yes, yeah.
certain new music.
Certain music.
Some of you niggas stuff is whack, trash, garbage juice. Cut it.
God.
Need to be a security guard. Stop rapping.
Yeah.
There it is.
Absolutely. Just, you actually have a funny story with Suge Knight.
Man, story with Suge Knight. I'm in Vegas. I'm on tour. I'm on the tour with Bal. I'm in Vegas. I'm DJing. So we doing like a set. We got the dancers out there. We doing like our female set. I think we doing like Ghetto Girls or something at the time. So the crowd is up. We having fun, crowd participation. I see Suge Knight come in the building. He walks in the arena. We performed at the MGM. Swear to God. He walks into the building. I see him walking in. My heart starts beating fast as hell. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, damn,
What he about to do?
what he about to do? Exactly. So Bal's in front of the stage.
Right.
Shook sitting in the front row. He with his family and all. Like, he ain't even worried about us. He not even thinking about us.
Right.
I'm thinking about him. So I'm up there and I'm on the stage. I'm in the back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm on a riser too. So it would have took him some time to get up there if he even was thinking about doing something to me.
Right.
So I'm up there, and then next thing you know, Bow's rapping, and then the record just jumps to the next song, right in the middle of the concert, right in the middle of it, jump live. Bow looked back at me.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Word, but he ain't make it obvious because we still doing the show, so we just go to the next song.
Right.
At the end of the concert, he walked up to me like, "Yo, what happened up there?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, bro, I saw Suge Knight." I said, "Yo," and all I could think about is all the shit that they say about him on the media. Real shit. Like, from a kid. Like, again, I was a kid looking at this stuff.
Absolutely.
94, 95, 96, that Death Row run, I was a little kid.
Right.
So they ain't have him up there for the shit they should have had him on for all his great accomplishments, selling records, picking artists, helping Pac. Like, they put up all the bullshit.
All
So
the
when I
bullshit.
seen him, I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he coming to wreck the place.
Right.
And he just came and sat down, and I fucked the show up. But that was the only time I messed up.
That was the
That
only
show.
time?
Yeah, that was the only time I messed up Bow's show.
Well, at least you didn't trip off the stage this time.
Nah.
All right, there's a photo that's actually inside the CD cover that resurfaced. I would say, what was it, last year?
Yep.
And what was it for? Was it Black Lives
It
Matter?
was for the Black Lives Matter movement.
By Jonathan Manning.
Yeah.
You just talked about him.
Yeah.
How did you guys feel when it resurfaced?
See, that photo right there it's been out for a while.
Right.
You know, like before we bring it to 2020, it's been out for a while. Like, obviously we did it back in the 90s, and then Aku did something
Yep.
with it, and then the clothing company DGK did
Yeah.
something with it. So that joint's been circling for a little minute. I didn't remember that Jonathan was the one who did the photo. I didn't remember that Jonathan did the photo.
Right.
So when Jonathan reached back out, when he reached back out, like, yo, listen, his photo is everywhere, it's resurfacing. What's going on? It happened at the same time when the Black Lives Matter thing happened, and then you remember when it was like a couple days when Instagram went dark.
Yeah.
He just put up the black
Yep.
post and all of that. The same day I put my post up, he put his post up. So they was tagging all of us in his post.
Right.
He DM'd me like, yo, I see you still active on your Instagram. What's up? What could we do? You know? And it's just like, I felt good because that's history, bro. Like, we did something, and that was only supposed to be for the album. That was for an album shoot, bro. That one photo, that day, that hot summer day uptown in New York, that photo right now is still making noise right now in 2020.
Right.
Or 2020, well, at 2020 at the time, it's 2021 now.
Right.
You know, and again, it just sucks that, you know, we had to deal with, you know, the police, you know, with the George Floyd stuff, and, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement and Breonna Taylor and all this extra stuff that's going on in the world. Like, they used us and our photo, you know, as black kids and young black men growing up to, you know, just take care of yourself, you know what I
Right.
mean? And, you know, and be careful and protect. Don't kill, you know, and just live life.
Right.
So that was dope. Like, that picture, it was seen in another light other than just that album,
Absolutely.
you know? So I'm
Do you-
blessed. I was blessed for that.
Do you think it brought back to the DJ Jus and Lil Nique brand, or it was like people that didn't know you guys at that time? It's like, who are these guys? Who are these kids?
Yeah.
And you're seeing people follow you based off of that picture?
Yeah, like, when you look at the comments, the
Yeah.
comments on all the posts, and you see people like, yo, where these kids at now? What are these kids doing now? And I'm under them shits active. Like,
Right.
Facts.
I'm still here.
Right.
And if y'all looking for Nique at boom, 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 Spazzy
Right.
the Great, you
You
guys.
sure do.
So
That's what made me jump on. I see my name
that's
tag.
like,
I'm like, oh, that's bro.
I'm still active.
Yeah,
like,
we lit.
Right.
Mafia.
and that's with every post. If somebody posts me in something and they, oh, look at these kids, where these kids been? This kid look like Ludacris, this kid look like LaMarcus Aldridge, this kid, all the jokes in the world, I'll be writing under there like, nah, this is me, and I'm still active right now. Come to my page, I'm still working. We can work, you feel what I'm saying? So,
Right.
yeah, like, but the response that we was getting from that actual picture that we took with Jonathan on that corner, it represented us. It represented the culture. It represented not our people.
Right.
You know, so and we're going through that still now.
Right.
Everywhere. You know what I mean? Not only just New York where the picture was taken, it's stuff like this happening all over the world.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. 2020 hits. COVID hits.
Yeah.
Where were you guys and how did it affect your lives?
When COVID hit, I was on tour. I was on the Millennium Tour 2020. And I was like 5 shows in. I looked at the news and they was like, yo, the world's about to shut down. So we did 5 shows of the Millennium Tour. My last show was actually in Raleigh. That was my last show we did. Come to find out, the next day in the paper, somebody in that arena had COVID in the arena. So that was just crazy that we all was just there, they just told us like, yo, the world's about to shut down because of this COVID thing that's about to happen, you know, and then we still had to drive from North Carolina to ATL. It's not that far, but we still had to drive back with all of that stuff going on with the regulations and them shutting the world down. So I was about to run up a check. So COVID fucked me up.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It fucked up everything.
Yeah.
I was filming my documentary, so I had to stop that because I couldn't travel.
Right.
I was on the road making money, after parties, and fucked everything up. So I'm not a fan of COVID. I mean, other pandemic happened at that time. You feel what I'm saying? Because it helped a lot of people too on the back end.
Right.
If you want to get deep into that, but I ain't here for that.
Nick, do you think it helped your situation?
Yes, sir. It helped a lot of people on the back end, like bro say.
Yeah, we being real.
Bust a lot of bags.
Big bags.
Absolutely. So let's talk about this water deal with Liquids Club. How did that come about?
Shouts to Liquids Clubs.
Definitely.
Shouts to Fats. Shouts to Superstar J. Superstar J, that was like an alley-oop. Superstar J, he was working with Fats for a long time. Fats is the CEO of the company.
Right.
We call him Mr. Hill when he in the office. Right. So shouts to Fats. But Superstar J was working with Fats for a long time, and they was doing a couple projects and stuff. They was like, it really didn't make sense. Like they was just trying to figure out how they could get the branding right. Like they tried like a DJ crew. They did a couple things, but it didn't work. Then they did something else, tried to promote something, and it didn't work. So the whole time, Fats is just studying water. You know, he's trying to figure it out. Like we talking about a guy that was with Run DMC, Rick Rubin. Like he was a part of that. You know,
right?
Like he was a part of that. When we talk about core DJs and all that stuff, like he was a part of that whole movement. So he knows how to run that pool. You know what I mean? Right. He's a shark. He knows how to do that shit. So Jay called me and was just like, yo, listen, we got an opportunity to do this water thing, you know, and I want to bring you on. Like, you're my little brother. You deserve it. You feel what I'm saying? You need to expand your business, you know. This is not just a brand ambassador deal. This, you also have stake in it, you know what I mean? Partnership, you also be getting paid from it. Like, this is your baby, you know? So I looked at that as shit. Me coming from Queens, New York, a kid getting a deal, water, corporate. Ain't nobody doing it like that. Why not jump on it and see what happens, you know? And,
right.
and we've been at it for a couple years now, and it's still a growing process.
Right.
You know, it's still a growing process. So yeah. So Fats was just like, yo, Jus, when you come down, I believe in you. I'm a back you, whatever you need. If you got events, I'm gonna bring the water. So I owe y'all some water. I owe the podcast some water. I'll make sure I get some water for the podcast.
Absolutely.
So, and that was that. You know what I mean? So Superstar J, that was an alley-oop from the big homie.
Absolutely. Nique, you now go by the name of Spazzy the Great.
Spazzy the Great.
Where can we find some of your new music?
YouTube, Audio Mac, SoundCloud.
An album coming out?
Soon come.
We putting the pressure on you now, right?
Yeah, do all that. My proof in the pudding, though. You hear me? I've been working.
Absolutely.
A little shit cracking.
Yeah, I'm trying to get something shaking. Me and Nique trying to get something shaking.
It's coming. He owed me one. It's coming, man.
Yeah.
And Jus was telling me y'all got an unreleased album that never came out.
Yeah, old enough to rule.
Yeah.
Do y'all have? I always wanted to ask y'all.
Yeah,
do y'all actually own the footage from y'all on the Apollo, the playground, the morning show? Do y'all own this stuff? Like, do you still have it, or it's like We didn't care about it.
My grandma got a gang of shit.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm quite sure the OGs got all the stuff. Like I ain't never dip into the box.
Yeah.
You know that archive box where everything is in it.
Yeah.
Like I haven't gone into it yet, but I'm quite sure it's a bunch of shit in there. Like,
because we need it. I mean, we got the platforms to do it now with YouTube. We need to show these kids like, yo, these kids actually had talent. You can't just buy a computer and you're a rapper now. Like, these kids did a lot for hip hop, and I think a lot of people need to see what you did for hip hop. Because if you go on YouTube now, it's like a couple of clips, but we need more content of the accomplishments. The Super Bowl, it's not on YouTube.
That's nuts.
And we need that.
I couldn't find it. I don't know how.
It's a couple things not on there.
I got a clip of it. In my bio. I got a clip. I don't know how they found it, but it's a clip of it in my bio.
I found a video, and you can hear you guys rapping, but it's going into whatever the act is, the Motown.
That's the one he got.
But
too.
it doesn't show you guys. So I'm like,
we
man, I really want to see
this.
That's terrible.
Like you hear us leaving.
That's terrible. We need that.
But the Arch Deluxe one is on YouTube.
The Arch Deluxe one is up.
Classic.
I'm looking right now. I'm trying to crush him with the Nickelodeon Figure It Out.
Ooh.
That's what I'm trying to crush him with. So
Flex.
Yeah, you feel me? Like that's how I'm cut. Like you get it? Like
yeah, for sure.
Like I'm not fucking around. Like I'm gonna put it out there. Like that's how I'm coming. Like we did Nickelodeon Figure It Out. We was around.
We was messing with DreamWorks.
Yeah,
we was fucking with DreamWorks.
We was out there. We flew out to Florida. We flew out to the main base out there. And but I'm looking for that episode. It's season 1, episode 105.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you my story. I'm gonna tell you my method to my madness.
All right.
I go on Amazon, look it up. I buy the package. They got episode 101, 102, 103, 104, 106, 107.
Come on, man.
Our shit is not up there.
Wow.
I go on YouTube and look it up. It ain't up there. So that right there,
tell you.
It just tells you like, you know, like they either ain't rocking with us,
buffoonery,
I don't think
trickery,
it's that.
somewhere.
They on some BS, or we just got overlooked at the time. But you got, listen, we're around all of these. Go to Nickelodeon.com. I did my research already. That's why I'm talking shit. Go to Nickelodeon.com.
All right.
Look up Amanda Baines. Look up Keenan Kel. Look up Nick Cannon. We was right there with them on the show. We was on a Nickelodeon show before them.
Yeah.
We sitting in the back with them like this. What's her name? Beth? Damn, Beth.
Lori Beth Thunberg.
That's back in the day?
Yeah.
That was my dog.
Yeah.
We chop it up. Regular kids.
Yeah.
That's how I'm coming. You get it? Like that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like
Flex.
I was around, we was doing all of this, bro. We was right there, bro. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. So with all that going on and all the accomplishments you guys have accomplished, what's next for you guys? Individually or in a group?
That project, what we was just talking about, figure that cracking.
We're gonna do.
I got an album name?
We gonna do
pressure.
Nah, ain't no name yet. Cause it's not just us anymore. I got talent behind my record label. I got front faces, back faces.
You got a record label?
Yeah.
What's the name of the record label?
YCG is a branch deal. Money Matters is the official label.
Okay. Definitely check them out.
Yeah, big squad, big mafia.
Just what you got going on?
Level 10.
Level 10.
Right here, yeah. We official. We're officially a company.
Okay.
Officially a brand. We just, I had to get my business right, So now that the business is right, we just gonna continue to do more business.
Absolutely.
I got a documentary that's that I'm working on, that I'm about to start working on now. It was shut down due to COVID and the pandemic. So look out for that real soon. I'm finishing up my book right now. Shouts to S Firm, Melinda Santiago, appreciate you. That's the publishing company. I got a book coming out,
Word.
Yeah, so
Word.
I just been going back and forth. Yeah, I've been going back and forth with them over the last couple of months, and then we're about to jump into the next step of editing.
Right.
And, getting the transcripts back so I can give it out to the world. So when them pre-orders come out, I need y'all on y'all shit. Because I'm going to be on my shit. We doing installs. We doing all that. It's a nice little rollout for that. I got a verses coming up.
Right.
So I don't know if this interview is gonna be out before I do verses or after I do verses, but look out for me on verses, Bow Wow, Soulja Boy.
Ouch.
We got a 50 clip for you, Soulja. You my brother, but we got a 50 clip coming for you, nigga.
You talking crazy, man.
For sure. Draco, we got a fucking Draco coming for you. So I got the Millennium Tour about to kick back off.
Yep.
Like October, November. Going back out on the Millennium Tour. Omarion, Bow Wow, Ashanti, Lloyd, Soulja, Sammy, God willing, my brothers, my Pretty Ricky brothers, God willing. Right. You know, just a couple of other acts. Shit, man. I'm working, bro. I got a movie coming out. I shot. Yeah, I came down to Atlanta, and I started. You know, I got back active. Got my feet wet a little bit. You know what I mean? I did. Shouts to my first joint I did is out right now. You can actually go to Tidal and type in barcode. Shouts to Saha the Prince.
My dog.
Yeah. Well,
hood up. Hood him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Kendall Road, man.
Yeah. Shouts to Saha. I was able to, you know what I mean, be a part of his musical movie. It's like a musical movie. Yeah. You know what I mean? Me, Desi Banks, yeah, like a bunch of us. It's a bunch of us, like everybody from Wild 'N Out, like all the funny influences, all the popping fucking comedy people right now, they're in it.
That's gonna be dope.
So that was dope. And you know, Sa, he got a creative, crazy mind. So it was dope, you know what I mean? Just playing cellmates with Desi, me and Desi playing cellmates, and Desi's rapping against Saha. So so it's dope. Y'all can check that out. But my movie that I'm talking about, my actual movie that I'm actually featured in, is called Turn. It's called Super Turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Turn 2. It's a sequel.
Okay.
It's a sequel to Turn that came out. Shouts to Man Robinson, directed by Man Robinson, Tori Hart, Kevin Hart's ex-wife. Shouts to So it's going down in a major way, and it's a lot of big names in it. Shouts to my boy Gravy,
Biggie, aka Biggie.
See, y'all gonna call him that. Yeah, see, I'm gonna call yeah. Shouts to Gravy. Shouts to my man Adrian Lockett. So it's a bunch of us. Shouts to Shay Mack. It's a bunch of us in it, man. And I basically play a member of a crew. You know, he's a rapper. It's about rappers, drugs, money, sex, violence. It's one of those. So y'all about to see me in a different light. I mean, shooting guns, talking that talk.
Man.
You know what I mean? Fucking around. So it's gonna be dope. So I can't wait for y'all to see that in a different light.
Dope.
Yeah, man. And then, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm pushing Nique. Me and Nique gonna do a project. You know, then we got some shit in the works with Biff 10. You know what I mean? And Jonathan Manning.
What?
So we working on something special, you know what I mean, for the group, getting the group back together, you know what I mean?
Fire.
Stuff like that, man. And then, you know, my brand, that's what I'm on, bro. Everything is level 10.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta now,
Big
so
Mafia.
I'm killing the clubs all throughout the ATL.
Right. Dope,
Blessed,
man.
brother.
Blessings, for sure.
Blessed.
Where can they find you on social media, both of you guys?
Everywhere. Instagram.
Yeah.
Give me your
Facebook.
Instagram.
My Instagram, Spazzy the Great, YCG. My Snapchat is Mafia Spazzy 103rd. Facebook, Spazzy the Great. Yeah, all that.
All right,
good
listen,
stuff.
I'm gonna need you to make one name for all the social medias, nigga. I need you to make one
They're gonna have to
name
rewind this clip.
Yeah, you know, I got
for all the social media.
I got
Word.
different personalities.
Yeah,
man.
nah, I
Ain't
know,
nothing wrong
I'm
with that,
fucking
I
with you.
might be one nigga one day.
Yeah, nah, I already know. Y'all can follow me on all social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Triller, all that shit. Like, at I am DJ Jus, I am DJ Jus. I'm right there. I'm the littest DJ with no blue check.
In the motherfucking world, crazy.
I'm the littest DJ up
Don't
there with
let
no
them lie
blue
to
check.
you.
But I'm.
That don't
you know what I
matter.
mean? Nah, I know. I'm just joking around. But I'm up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm up there, man.
And we definitely got to say shout out to D Scott for making this happen. We've been going
Shouts
back
to
and
D.
forth for
Scott.
like,
Salute.
what has been like a year? We'd be like, yo, can we do it next week?
Yeah.
But
Shouts
she made
to
it
D.
happen.
Scott,
So
man.
shout out to D Scott.
Shouts to everybody out there, man. All the real
Lord.
ones. Everybody that love hip hop. Everybody that been following me and Nique from the go.
For sure.
Everybody that been following me when I was working with Bow, working with Day 26. everybody that's been following me, man. Just, you know what I mean? I really appreciate the love, you know, and this is us, you know what I mean? This is me and Nique back again years
and stay
later.
tuned. And stay tuned.
Yeah,
man.
we just gonna cook it up. This only for the real ones. We only want the real ones to support us. You know what I mean? For the people that's just remembering us and just catching on, we appreciate y'all too. But this is really just for the real ones, man. People that's really just been in our corner and been wanting the best for us. This is why we here. This is what we doing it for, you know?
Absolutely.
And we brothers for real. Like, we didn't just do this shit for the cameras. We brothers off camera too.
Yeah, try them and find out.
It is.
Well, I'm B-Man with just no DJ, without no DJ podcast. See, I'm twisted up in words again. I'm B-Man without no DJ podcast right here, and I'm living my childhood dream, man. I'm sitting and talking to DJ Jus and Lil Nique.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching.
Without no DJ podcast, you know the vibes. We on level 10.